What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And we have slashed prices. Well, we haven't slashed the prices, but the retailers have slashed the prices on Husky, Milwaukee Tool, Milwaukee Packout. I will tell you that if you've been waiting to get the best deals in the lands, today is your day, especially if you're subscribed and enable the notifications, because when we find a good tool deal, you will find a good tool deal. I want to say hello to Jim Parecka. Says, yo, gang. What's up, Jim Parecka? So, here is the deal. A lot of you have asked over the... What's up there, Oscar Hernandez? He says, sup, T.O. VCG. Sup to VCG? How you doing? All right, so here's the deal. A lot of you over the years have asked about our steel storage back here. And in this video here, that's where we installed and given an overview. We'll let you know that we picked that deal up. We picked those cabinets up on deal when the depot was running a promotion on them. We never paid full price because we never pay full price for tools, tool storage, none of it. Never, ever again. You either if you're subscribed. But a lot of you are like, can you make us aware of the deals when they happen? And we did actually find a promotion a couple years back as well. That was pretty good on Husky. That deal has come back around, and we're going to share it with you. Here's the deal. The best way, the fastest, easiest way to get to all the savings is to use the YouTube shopping button. It is somewhere in and around, and it varies depending on if you're on a smartphone, a tablet, or a computer. For instance, if you're on a computer, it will be at the bottom where you hit more, where to find the description, read the description, you're going to find all the items listed there below. If you're on a smart device, it should be in the left-hand corner. You tap on the shopping button, and it will bring up the items. It's in various places depending on where you're at. Here's the deal. For those that are YouTube shopping illiterate, or if it's an item that we couldn't tag through YouTube shopping, and I will make you aware of that, we've also provided links to each one of these pages as well to get you to the deals. The fastest way to get to the deals is to use the YouTube shopping button or to use our links, because these deals are spread across various retailers. Today is one of those hodgepodge days where, depending on what the deal is, will depend on what retailer we have chosen. All right. So, first up is the Husky Steel Storage. Okay? Like I said, link is in the description to get you to it, and the YouTube shopping button as well. We have this one here. You can see it's only... this one's actually sold out already. Oh, guys, I'm really sorry. So, pickup's unavailable on this one. This is the one that we had. This is 25% off. And here's the deal. When you get into these larger priced items, 25% is a lot of money. I actually like this one here at $18.18. It has extended top cabinets, extended worktop here, and then two large lockers on either side, similar to what we have back here. This one's probably priced at the best price point. It is 25% off. You're saving $606.25. $606.25 is the savings on that one. It's at $18.18. You can get it delivered, free delivery, or you can pick it up. If you wanted something similar to what we have behind us, we also found this one to be priced pretty doggone good. It's at $14.59. Instead of having two drawer banks down here in the center, it has cabinets with single drawers up at the top. And it does not have the woodwork top. It has a steel worktop, cabinets up above, but lockers on either side. There's a lot of storage here. This one's at $14.59. I like this one. That's why it's a 6-piece. I like this one. That's why it's in the YouTube shopping button. Now, here's the deal. $24.74. Here's the deal. The one that we have, I actually believe, is this one. This is the 6-piece heavy-duty welded steel garage storage system in black. It's 128 inches by 81 inches tall. or 128 wide by 81 inches tall. This is at $23.99, $2,400. This is, you're saving $800 on this one. Matter of fact, I do like this one a lot. You can get it expertly installed. Listen, this ends 12 hours, 42 minutes. Let me tag that bad boy. So those are my picks. I wanted to hook everybody up, okay? I wanted to hook everybody up on that one. You can see, here's the 1459 six-piece regular duty welded steel garage storage in black. This one is priced the most competitively. Now, these cabinets here at the bottom, ours are on wheels. These are not on wheels. They don't have casters, so there's some savings there. But what the heck? Once it's in place, how many times are you going to really move it out? I like it. Whoa. So we got some comments. Let's move on. Here's the 7-piece. Here's the deal. Let's move on for a moment. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I have everyone. Okay, it's now in there, like swimwear. This way you can get to it. I don't want you to miss out on that bad boy. So where is it at? This one's now in there for all of you in that. And oh, you're not seeing it. This one's in there on that YouTube shopping button for all of you guys. It's easier to just get to it that way. Before we move on, let's see if there's any comments. Benito's highly active in the comment section today. But we do have, let me see here. Jim Pareca said, yo, yo, yo. Oscar Hernandez, we got him. That's very nuts. Colin Wallace says, hello, VCG, love your videos. He says, we love your comments and you being here. Benito is like, he is a political activist that has decided to talk about politics and the state of the nation during a live stream tool deal. He says uncomfortable truths. Because, like, listen, Alex Jones, you know what I mean? Like, here's the deal. Yeah, like some of what you're saying could be true. Is this the time for it? Not necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, there are tons of political channels for you to talk about this stuff. Why you're choosing to do it in here, I have no clue. I just don't. I think they're uncomfortable because maybe you're making everybody uncomfortable. Yeah, like, generally you engage in conversation with people. Like if you were like if you were going to the library, okay, and there's people talking about like the book club, and you just show up and like, we've been hijacked. You should listen to this. Like, you know, people aren't uncomfortable. They just think you're nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't read the room, it's probably you. You know what I mean? Like, you ever hear the saying, more flies with honey than vinegar? Okay? Like, I think a lot of us, we could probably agree with you on some of this stuff. It's just the way you're going about it. You know what I mean? Like, you're talking to everybody like we're idiots. Like, we don't know what's going on or whatever. Like, yeah, you follow what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You follow what I'm saying? Here's the thing. People want to spend their lunch maybe looking at tool deals and escaping reality sometimes. Like, and you just can't have that? Like, why? Because you're uncomfortable? Because you're unhappy? So you need everybody else to be unhappy? You know what I mean? Like, take it easy, cuz. Pump the brakes a little bit. You know, we're trying to have a good time. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Like, I just ate my lunch. I'm not trying to get agita. You know what I mean? I'm trying to actually enjoy hanging out with the very cool gang. You know what I mean? But listen, lay it down in the chat, everybody. Maybe I got it all wrong. Maybe we should be talking about politics and the economy and how everything's going. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what you want from VCG Construction. You people don't even think that I actually know how to do any construction work. He doesn't never lifted a hammer in his life. I spent my entire life swinging hammers, digging holes. Not half of you don't even believe it, okay? Okay, you want to hear my take on politics? Because I've been hiding that I'm a politician or I'm an economist. I should be sharing my views on the economy, right? Because you don't trust me for that. Is that right? Is that what we're here for? No, we're here for the tool deals. So Benito, do me a favor. Calm down because you're getting my blood pressure up. Okay? Please, don't get my blood pressure up. It's not nice. All right. Let's move through. Let's see if there's some other comments here. We got Blake. What's up, Blake? Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Blake says, Cletus. What's up, Blake? How you doing? Adrian says, yo, Vince. Eric Felix says, yo, the arch criminal's here. How you doing? Jimmy Z says, Benito has an agenda. It's pretty funny. Yo, you all should go to this video here. Go to this video here. I swear I'm gonna go over the tool deals, right? Last night we put out a video, okay? We were having an interesting conversation with some industry insiders, and they literally spilled the tea on why Milwaukee Tool it does not sell their tools on Amazon. And people are like, this is clickbait. They're sold on Amazon, right? It's like literally you can like tell people like, look, here's the deal. In that video, we talk about why they're not sold on Amazon. If they are being sold on Amazon, it's not through an authorized retailer. That means if you're probably forfeiting the warranty. It also means that if there was ever a problem and you needed to go back. Now, Milwaukee does warrant based on serial number, but a lot of times if they find out how it was sold based on that serial number, they will not honor your warranty. So that means you will be out of luck. All I'm saying is that Amazon is not an authorized retailer of Milwaukee Tool. You could go here. I'll tell you the best part about that video was why they're not an authorized retailer. What was kind of shared with us was the most interesting part about it, right? But it's like I started to notice the comments came over fast and furious, like bot comments. It was like bot comments. And then I figured it out. You got to go see the video. You got to go, if you haven't seen it already, go look at the comments. You'll see the bot comments and how pissed off all these people were because I figured it out after. They were actually unauthorized sellers of Milwaukee Tool on Amazon, and they were pissed that we were telling people that they're not authorized to sell tools on Amazon. And the reasons, and a little bit of the reasons why you weren't, were going. Now, there was a lot of informed people in the comment section trying to help people out and set people straight on the reasons why they shouldn't. But it was bizarre. So my point is that I'm reading those comments and I'm like, oh, there's an agenda here. There's an agenda here. Somebody's pissed off. I'm messing around with somebody's money right now. That's the reason why they're so pissed. Kind of like Benito here. What happened to Benito? Did Benito disappear or something? What, he's not here anymore? What, he left already? Come on, Benito. Got to man up, cuz. Just because I start riding a little bit, you're going to disappear? That's not cool. Oh, get out of here. Unbelievable. All right, let's look here. Bobby Smith. What's up, Bobby Smith? Let me see here. Vince, building some more battery packs for job sites convinced me not to buy tough stack for this. Tough stack? Cuz, listen, bro, you are so well read up on everything. And that's why I love having you in the chat and in the comment section, bro. Like that would be a tough sell, bro. It would be a tough sell because you've probably thought it all the way through. There would be no reason for me to try to convince you, bro. If you think it's the right thing to do, you should do it. Bobby Smith said, what up, Vince from Chicago? Bobby, I got to tell you something. I have not had an actual Chicago pizza yet in Chicago, as well as a Chicago dog in Chicago. Speaking of lunch, we're at lunchtime. I'm making myself hungry, but I am going to put it down in the calendar. I'm making an agenda, my own agenda, to visit Chicago to get the pizza and the hot dog. My question for you is, Bobby, you have to help me here. Where should I go? Because you got multiple people saying multiple things. All right, remember, type out VCG Construction. This way I can see your comment. Chris says, you Italian. Cuz I'm American, bro, okay? My great-grandparents were Italian from Italy, or some people call it Italy. I am an American. AC says, what up, Vince? Eric Felix says, I have not caught a live stream in a while. Let's get them deals. We're going to get them right now. I'm going to get through right now. Chanel 1 says, what up, brother? What up? There it is. Adrian hit with Illuminatis. Yo, say Illuminatis fast. Illuminatis, right? And then you think to yourself, are they part of a secret society? And that's why their pizza's so good. Speaking of agendas. Yeah. All right, let's get back to the deals. All right, here's the deal. There's a clearance and overstock promotion going on right now. I believe it's 15% off. It's on all items on this page. Oh, you can't even see it. Now you can see it. It's on all these pages. Everything on this page in particular is part of a flash sale. The link is in the description to get to it. I've also highlighted a couple of deals to make it much easier. I will tell everybody that my favorite deal on this page, I was not able to put it in the YouTube shopping button. It was impossible. I'll try it again. It will not show up. Now, here's the deal. This is the Milwaukee 100-piece Shockwave Packout kit. This is a half Packout. This half Packout box is like $30 on its own. Then you have 100 pieces of Shockwave driver bits in here. You got your quarter by quarter adapter. We got some 6-inch bits, 2-inch bits, 1-inch bits. We have some nut drivers in here. This is the lowest price I've ever seen on this, $49.97. I believe there are less than 50 of these available. If you wanted this, I will tell you the fastest way to get to it is the link in the description that says clearance deals. Go and get this one. This one will sell out. This is my favorite one on the page, okay? If we scroll down, we'll see there's a whole bunch of brands in here that are... There are a whole bunch of brands in here. I will tell you that if you already had some Ego batteries, this 21-inch snowblower, this from Ego, this is a single stage, you were at $398.65. That doesn't, it's a bare tool, so it doesn't include batteries. It doesn't include a charger. But if you already have the Eagle batteries, boom, like this is a cheap solution. I like this one a lot. They only have 7 of those available. Let's look at the manufacturers. Let me just see exactly what they have from Ego. There's 6 items in the clearance page. They got 0 turns. They're clearanced out at $59.49.15. This is a 12-amp-hour kit. It's going to come with 4 12-amp-hour batteries. This is the 52-inch. This is a beast. I like that one. So, snowblower, lawnmower. These are the 2 deals. This is 15% off. Was $7,000. It's at $59.49.15. There's only 2 of these available. I like those. All right, let's look at more deals. Freud, let's look at Freud Diablo real quick. Let's see what's going on here. So they have some Steel Demon carbide recip blades, 932. There's 6 of those available. They have the rebar Demon in there. They have the 6-inch, this is 22 framing blade, 1187. It's not the greatest. I mean, they're not bad deals. They're just not like, they're not like stop the presses. Who is that? Let's look here. Let's go to DeWalt real quick. Okay, I got to be honest. There's some stuff to look at here, but nothing I'm in love with. I'm just being honest here. And I hate to do this because I want to share more DeWalt deals. I want to share more deals from other brands. But it's like Milwaukee is just killing it right now. And here's the thing. Like, a lot of you might not know this. This is like kind of insider information. Milwaukee was like pretty much on shutdown supposedly until the middle of July, like right now. So for the last month and a half, they kind of scaled back on promos and stuff that they were going to be doing because they were revamping their entire internal computer system, from what I understand. So they had to slow things down. I can only imagine what it's going to be like now that the computer system's installed and been troubleshot and it's all good to go now. Like, are they just going to walk to everybody else? Like, it's going to be like walking the dog. They're just going to destroy everybody else. Like, I hate to say it. I really do. I don't want to be saying this stuff, but like, it sure seems that way. When everybody had the chance, when they were upgrading their computer system, it's like Milwaukee was still killing everybody, and they're still killing everybody right now. I can only imagine how worse it's going to get for everybody else. And believe me, I don't want to be saying that stuff. I really don't. All right, let's take a look at Flex just to make sure. So they got 2-speed drill driver kit with 2.5 amp hour batteries at $149.99. That's not bad. They have the Site Max flap discs. Boom, go to this video here. You can see why this makes sense. I do like the Bear tool. This is their angle grinder at $152.15. It was $179. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. No, we don't want Ariat. All right. Let's just get into, I hate to say it, we're going to get into Milwaukee now. Maybe we're not getting into Milwaukee. All right, you guys crashed your website, it seems. I guess it would be a good time to look at the comments. Joseph Merrill says, what's your favorite sockets? I will tell you this much. For me, I got to admit, like, I don't mind Milwaukee's four flat sockets. I like this. I like the four flat sockets. Benito still here says, I went to China a few months ago. Went to the tool factories and motorcycle factories. You didn't go to the Harley Davidson factory, because they're made in America. Make what Mike says, pizza, naughty, naughty. Back to the Chicago conversation. So we got Adrian says Illuminati's. So Adrian says DeWalt hasn't had any good deals since Christmas 2024. Chanel. I'm gonna have to let me change this to live chat. Let's see what Chanel says. Chanel says, would you ever do a stream where we can ask questions about your opinion or recommendations on tools? You just did that. I'm confused. What do you I'm confused. What do you mean? What do you mean, Chanel? All right. So here's what I want to do at this point. Oh, man. It's not letting me show more. It's making me show less. All right. I want to whittle this one down to Milwaukee Tools. Will it let me? Will it let me? You're correct, Channel 1. You are correct. We used to do like a Channel 1 says, you are correct. I shouldn't say that. It says, opinion on new Milwaukee mechanic sets seems pretty overpriced. I got to be honest with you, bro. So you're talking about the ones that are organized in the Packout box already? I mean, if you look at the cost of each individual kit, hold on a minute. You have to go to this video here. I know what you're talking about. Go to this video here to know what Chanel 1's talking about. Those kits in the drawer systems, they do seem expensive. I will not disagree. But I think you're paying a lot for the organization. You got the Packout box, the custom foam, Then you have the kits themselves. I mean, and there's 4 kits in there. So, but channel 1 says, sorry, these seem more like deal-oriented streams. You are correct, and I appreciate you realizing that. I used to do more question or Q&A oriented streams, and then nobody tuned in for them. Like, nobody wanted to just hear my opinions on stuff. They want it mixed in. So what I'm going to do is channel 1. I promise that if you're subscribed and you're enable the notifications and you're watching this weekend, I will run a stream. It will be on site somewhere where I could pretty much pick up almost any tool that you're talking about. Okay, this is for everybody that's in the stream right now. Okay, you're hearing this, so you're going to know about this. Not everybody's going to know about this, but I'm promising all of you, you're on the live streams. You're the most active members of the Very Cool Gang anyway. I will do a stream where I try my best to answer every pertinent question that is proposed to me. You'll have to type at VCG Construction. I will do my best to find the item that you're talking about and then give my opinion on it. I promise to do that this weekend. Okay? So get subscribed. I appreciate that, Eric. I see a little propaganda in here. Wait, though. I want to. Where's it at? Where'd it go? Harley parts are not made in America. Engine, pistons, Austria. Suspension, Japan. Electronic components, Mexico and China. Brakes and clutch, Italy. Okay, bro. Where are they built, though? Like where are they built? Like, you know what the problem is with a lot of manufacturers that actually do assembly and manufacturing here in the country? Okay, they source some parts from out of the nation. Okay, and then what happens is, and I don't even know if that's even true. Okay, I don't even know what Denny K is saying is true. I don't know that it's false either. He could be correct. But here's the thing: when manufacturers have brought business back here, okay. Like Milwaukee Tool, for instance, they spent I forget $50 million for USA made hand tools that were made with USA sourced steel. Okay, a lot of you, and I'm not saying that, look, here's the deal. Like, maybe you like Klein better. Everybody has an opinion, but a lot of you said that's nothing. Like, big deal. They should be making their power tools here. Like, okay, but can we get the ball rolling at least? Can credit be given where credit is due? When DeWalt, right? When they had Made in USA with Global Materials, like, a lot of your big complaint was, oh, it's just final assembly. At least someone is working here in the US. Like, can we like that under, like, can we not like give credit where credit is due ever? Like, it's like never enough. You know what manufacturers say? They're like, screw it. I'll just, you know what? It doesn't matter anyway. Nobody cares. So we'll just ship it all overseas. I guess that's how they feel about it. It's like having an argument with someone or a discussion, and no matter, they're not trying to make rational sense. They're just it's just like nothing's ever enough. Their goal is to always make sure that the other person is wrong. Like that's not, that shouldn't be the goal of a conversation or a disagreement. Should be able to find like common ground somewhere, okay? And you don't have to always agree on everything, okay? But like at some point you have to give credit where credit is due. Like, if your goal is to always make sure that person is bad, or that company is bad, or that is evil, or they don't actually make it here, or like, you're never gonna be happy. And guess what? You know what the brands say? They're like, screw it. We're just gonna ship it all overseas. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Two Feathers channel says, where are their cell phones and computers made that they're talking on right now? Like, I don't know. I agree with Two Feathers channel. Like, here's the deal. I'm all for Made in the USA. I would love to bring it all back here. Okay, but we have to start somewhere. And if we can't start with the smallest steps and to get it back here, you know what, manufacturers, like, they're just going to be like, screw it. I'll keep sending it overseas. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get back to the deals. Let's get back to the deals. My head hurts. I try to have a stress-free lunch. I'm like, you know what? Let me talk to the very cool gang today. But I feel like there's a couple in here that just want to get my blood pressures up. They want to see me at 150 over 90 today. You don't want to see me at 150 over 90. I'm telling you right now. Okay. All right, let's take a look. We've whittled this list down. Remember, please type at VCG Construction. Okay. Colin says, where's it at? Colin says, just because it's made overseas means it's poor quality. Milwaukee Tools and Coke is proof of that. I would agree, number one. I mean, if you're getting, look, to add on to that point, Colin, just because it says made in America doesn't mean that it's going to be good quality. I would argue and say that there are a lot of things, if the quality control is there, yes, made in America can be better. I think that a lot of Chinese-made products, because of the brand that is outsourcing to them, says, listen, we want it cheap, okay? We want it quick. We don't really need it to be. It's just going to be something that's pulled, off the shelf. They buy it as cheap as possible, and a lot of that stuff is done in China. Like, it just is what it is. But you also have, brands like Milwaukee Tool that they do all of the engineering and specifications and all of that engineering is done in-house in Milwaukee, okay? And then the labor of putting it together is done in China. It's outsourced to China. Am I saying I think that that's the best way to do it? No, I don't. I think that there's a lot that's going to change, because of what's happening and the playing field being leveled to where when you start to figure in, because of the playing field being leveled, the cost of transportation, it now could be more profitable to keep the manufacturing here. So we can see that it might actually mean being less competitive doing the work overseas. Maybe Milwaukee Tool will bring more factories to the U.S., not just hand tools. All right, let me see here. Carlton Zimmerman said, baby steps, rebuild the base. Housing was number one. It collapsed. Now it's back. Two Feathers Channel says, I was made in America and I'm great. You are great, Two Feathers Channel. All right, let's get back to the deals. Oh my God. All right. I feel like I have to just go down this rabbit hole with Benito. Benito says there are reasons. These are the reason, classic reason. Cuz, why are you repeating yourself? Cuz, just because you repeat yourself don't mean it makes it more valid. I'm not going to say it's invalid. It says there are the reasons. These are the reason, classic reason USA is where it is. Falsehoods, fake witness, false testimony, false narratives. They have the agenda, in all caps. You tell them the truth hurts them. Listen, here's the thing. I will agree with Benito. Always remember this, everyone. Regardless if the truth hurts, it is still the truth. And frankly, I think that lies hurt worse. I would rather be told the truth than be told a lie. But I'm a very, wear everything on my sleeve anyway. Like, you could pretty much tell, where I'm at emotionally, where I'm at. I'm a terrible liar, okay? I don't act very well. So I wear everything on my sleeve is the saying. So I would, and conversely, I would rather be told the truth as opposed to being lied to, even if the lie is easier to deal with. Because in the long run, it just hurts, and it's going to hurt worse. So Benito is correct about that part. I will say this. All right. Cuz, it's enough. It's enough, Benito. But you can keep commenting. I don't mind it. Danny K. That's right, Adrian. You tell them blood pressure's rising. It's on the rise. It's on the rise. All right. So these are all the Milwaukee deals. You can see, I got to be honest with you. Like, number one, I'm gonna share something right now with all of you because you're on live stream that no one else will know. Here's the deal. I will only share it with you guys. There's 100 of you here. If we can get, there's 103 of you on here right now. If we can get the likes to 100, I will share with you something that no one else knows, no one else is telling you about pricing on tools in the U.S. at least. I don't know about overseas, but it is a bombshell, and I will drop it on this stream. But I got to know that you actually want to hear it. We need to get to 100 likes. Okay, so if you want to know, call a friend, text a friend, let them know, and I will share it with them. All right, share it with all of you. So these are all the Milwaukee deals here. It's crazy. XC 6.0 battery pack on sale is at $211.64. Was $249. Here's the deal on this. I just am having like a tough time. I mean, you can see it. It's $249 everywhere. It's $249 everywhere. Here's the other thing, though. Like, you can see it could be less expensive at Walmart, but it's probably not sold at Walmart anyway. And the other thing is that Walmart is not an authorized retailer of Milwaukee Tool. So right now, this is actually the cheapest place, $211.65 for the Forge 6.0. I just can't believe that the Forge 6.0 is that expensive. It's like bizarre. All right. We talked about why you should be using Forge and other the newer technologies of lithium ion cells. In this video here, you should go and watch it. But still, like, it's still like, why are the prices up that much? It's just bizarre. Okay. These are all of the Milwaukee deals. There are a couple in here that I'd like to highlight, though. Let me see. Am I not? Let me make sure I'm logged in, peeps. Give me 1 second here. I'll read some comments. I know, Denny K. I know. I agree with you. So I was like taken, as they say, I was taken aback earlier today when I saw the price. Okay. All right, so we're logged in now. Make sure we're logged in. The right angle die grinder is at $149. You can see here. There are a couple specific deals that I like. Number one, there's a new generation of right angle die grinder. So this was $199. This is at $149. There's only 3 of these available right now. Did I not? Oh, maybe I was not. You're going to have to go to the link in the description, I think, on this one too. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Yes, you have to go to the link in the description for that one. So this is probably the best price you're going to see on this. Okay. I would jump on that if you need one. If you don't need one, don't buy it. Okay. There's a new generation of backpack vacuum from Milwaukee Tool. It's been announced. So I asked the retailer, yo, do something better on this. There's only 4 of these left. I like the backpack vacuum. I do not like their Milwaukee stick vacuum, but this is at $299. It was a special price. It's at $249 right now. I like this one a lot. This is great for floor prep, commercial floor prep. I like this one a lot. A lot of people that own gyms, you know, like Planet Fitness. I know a lot of those gyms, they use these Milwaukee backpack vacuums. That one's saved. I don't know why it's not in here, but okay. I'm going to have to link it up for you. Here's another one. If you needed battery power for M12, you can see $99. They have the starter kit, CP 2.0, XC 4.0, plus the terrible Milwaukee charger. This M12 charger is trash. Go to this video here. I'll tell you why. All right. There's the backpack vac is in here. All right. Let's go back. might be some other deals. The vacuum cleaners, the first-gen vacuum cleaners are all getting blown out. I don't not love this one. This is the Shockwave Impact Duty Red Helix Titanium Metric Drill Bit Set. It's metric. It's at $89.24, down from $104.99. I like that one, actually. I got to be honest. I'm not seeing anything else that I really love. And when I say that, like, if you're in the market for something, like this, some of these can be the cheapest prices. You might see something and go, wow. When I say it, I'm viewing it as I don't need anything in particular. When I find a price that I think the price is unbelievable, even if I don't need something, I'll buy it and just put it aside, put it in the old gift closet, use it, resell it, do something. Okay, some of these, I look at them, I'm like, it's because I might not need it. But if you need it, you will know a lot of these prices are better than what you're going to find anywhere else. You should hop on it if you need it. If you don't need it, don't buy it. All right, let's move on. There is a pack-out deal. There is a pack-out deal right now. The link is in the description, as well as the YouTube shopping button. Okay, to score the pack-out deal, you have to use the code REDTIER. You can see purchase $99 plus of Milwaukee Packout items and save $10 when you use code REDTIER during checkout. Purchase $199 and save $25 with code, or purchase $299 plus and save $40 with the code. The discount will apply in cart to qualifying orders with the correct code use. Maximum discount is $40 per order. This promotion is valid for online purchases only. This expires today at midnight, okay? That's at Central Time. Not valid on prior purchases. So anything on this page will qualify if you use code REDTIER. Now, there is a stacking promo to be found here as well, okay? And we can show all the items, okay? We can show all the items. And you talk about it, it's here, right? They even have the pack-out kneeling pad, okay? It's crazy. Pack-out kneeling pad. I know there's a joke in there somewhere for people that call everybody like Milwaukee fanboys. Chaka Gillis! Chaka Gillis. Yo, Chaka. Says Ryobi tools are trash. We appreciate that $20 holla. Chaka Gillis, thank you so much. Here's the deal. This is kind of goes back to the whole Benito conversation. You know what I mean? Me and Chaka Gillis don't necessarily agree on everything, but I agree with his right to say it. Okay? And quite frankly, like, there have been times where I'm like, come on, Chaka Gillis, please. Chaka Gillis might even delete something. You know what I mean? Because he's like, he's done it. He might not admit it now, but he has, because he's been considerate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I agree. If he was to leave it there, it's free speech. Okay? Unless it's really abusive. You know what I mean? If I'm saying, everybody, me and Chaka Gillis don't have to agree. I think that Ryobi Tools, they do a good job. Homeowners, DIYers, they have an expansive line, okay, of tools to serve people. There's a use case for them. Chaka Gillis don't believe that. He just says they're trash. Literally says they're trash. Does that mean that I can't be friends with Chaka Gillis? If that means, like, if Chaka Gillis came back to his hometown, Haddonfield, New Jersey, that me and him wouldn't go have dinner or grab a drink or go get a coffee? No, we would do that. Even though we don't agree on that one piece, one point. We would, okay? Because we can find common ground. I can understand where he's coming from. I don't have to always agree, but I understand. That's right. All right. Muhammad, yes. Okay. So everything on this page will qualify for that red tier promo. Okay? Everything on this page. Link is in the description. Okay? Everything here. Now, when people think of Packout, Oh, I like this one, the tap and die kit. Everything on this page, red tier. So if you've been wanting pack out, now might be the time. For instance, right now, okay, you can see 3-piece pack out is $319.97. Now, in this configuration, you can't use promo code red tier. It doesn't qualify. But what you could do, Randy, I will repeat myself 100 times. There are all different websites. The links are in the description to get the deals, and the YouTube shopping button is in the corner or down in the description to take you to each and every one of the promotions. If I couldn't find it in the YouTube shopping button, that's what the links are for. It's the easiest way to get you there. Easiest way to get you there. That's right, Adrian. All right. So let's go back. $319.97, right? Here's the thing. This does not qualify for the promo red tier. Okay? But what you can do is you can put each item in the cart, and then that will qualify you for the promo. So here's the thing. You would want the rolling box. We'd add that to the cart. Okay? We would want the regular pack-out toolbox. We'll put that in the cart. We want the large toolbox. We're going to put that in the cart. Now, we're going to copy code, red tier. The hunt for Red October. What's up, me again, Dave? How you doing? How you doing, Dave? How you doing? The Benito said AOC is the prettiest. Are you calling? Did you just Alex Steiner's cuz? Did you just hit us with like AOC is a big booty Latina? Is that what you just hit us with? Is that what are you trolling right now? Is that what you just did? I don't know. Just saying. This thing's just not refreshing. It's not refreshing. We're waiting for it. Did it work? All right, there's 3 items in my cart. That's bizarre. Why is that in my cart? Let's remove this. Cause I love it. It was hackable last year. Cause we're a whole 365 days away from last year. So good luck with that. I'll have to tell you. All right. Now we're going to copy code red tier. We're going to go to our cart. That's the Lonely Hearts Club. You ain't kidding. All right. This is what we're going to do. We have red tier. We're going to put our promo code in here. We're going to hit apply. Okay. Here's the deal. That brings it down. We're taking $40 off. We're at $289.93. 12% off your order. I thought it was 15%. But whatever. So it's a maximum of $40 off. So it brings it down to $289.73. So that is the lowest promo right now. Now, something might have changed. I'm not certain, Merton. But this standard toolbox and the large toolbox, they qualify, if you wanted to stack, they qualify for a second promo. Now, I'm not telling you, it might not make sense unless you actually need the tools. It might make sense. Okay, multiple reasons here. Number one, you can only get one $40 promotion off every cart. So if you were going to buy multiple 3-piece packouts, you might want to split those up and get multiple $40 off. I don't know. You might have to actually use different emails. I don't know exactly, but you could. Okay, number one. But for instance, if you were to, let's just say you wanted to remove, I don't know. Everybody kind of needs a rolling base, I would suppose. But there are 2 promos that are running simultaneously on 2 out of 3 of these boxes. So, for instance, I'm going to leave our rolling box. Let's just say you wanted 2 small toolboxes. If I turn this into a 2, we now get to choose a bonus product because of the second promotion that's running in tandem with the promo. So you can see here, we're able to select a promotional Packout tool station, okay, the Packout wall, compact wall plate, M18 battery rack attachment, or a Packout toolbox compact plate, a second one. For me personally, I would go compact wall plate, okay? I would add the free gift, okay? Now you can see it added here, $0. Okay, so we've gotten 12% off. Now, if you were to, it's 12% off. Hold on. Let me close this out. It's 12% off because of the way that it's broken down, right? Let's look here. $2.99 plus, you're going to save $40. Maybe it's 12% total. I'm not certain. But you can see here, free good, minus $24.98. Then code red tier, we're minus $40. So we're a total of $65 that we're getting in discount or promotional money back or promotional items. So we're still at $369.90. We've got our rolling box. We have our 2 small toolboxes. We have our plate, and we have our large toolbox. Boom. Free shipping. It's all good in the hood. So you can tweak that to work to the best of you in your favor. I'm just letting you know what's going on Packout right now. What's up, Kevin Smith? Excuse me. Says hello, everyone. Hello, Kevin Smith. All right. Let's move on. Right now, you should be able to go to the YouTube shopping button and find this. This is the cheapest. You will find this, frankly, anywhere. Okay, this is the Milwaukee 7 1/4 inch nitrous carbide framing and demolition circular saw blade. It's regularly priced $25. Go to this video here. Go watch it. And why I would never spend $25 for this blade. Hashtag just saying. I think there's better options. Go to that video. But would consider buying this, especially some of you are going to buy it regardless. Buy it at $8. Why not buy? I would spend $8 for this saw blade. It just is what it is. Like it's, is it $25 blade? No. Is it an $8 blade? Yeah, possibly. If you're going to buy it anyways, buy it at $8, not $25. Spending extra money on it doesn't make it better. Know what I'm saying? All right. So links in the YouTube shopping button, or the YouTube shopping button will have this, okay, for you to grab. I don't know how many are there. So these might sell out, but they've been up for a minute. So you might not lose out on this. Yes. It's pretty funny. Where is the balance? He says, didn't you call them out over that blade? Now you're milking them from the back. You sound like a moron. Like, do you have comprehension problems? Okay. Like, you first of all, you're the type of person that you can't have like an actual conversation with because you're an imbecile. Okay. Here's what I got for you. I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. So to let everybody know that you're not an imbecile, I'm going to let you apologize for talking like a crumb bum that you are. I mean, do you kiss your mother with that mouth, you scumbag? I would love to know. Okay, number one. Number two, I did call them out for it at the price and their technique in testing the competitor. That doesn't say anything about the blade itself. And I said to you, it is not good for $25. It is good for $8. But a scumbag like you only want to argue and make fun of people and make derogatory comments towards people. You are what's wrong with the world and the internet, okay? And guess what? I'm in control here. So if the next thing out of your mouth or that you type is likewise derogatory, and it's not, I'm sorry, you will be gone. No one will ever know about you ever again. But you know what they'll do? They'll tune into me tomorrow because I'm not a scumbag. I let people have a conversation here. I listen to people's views and opinions, but I'm not going to let you talk to me that way because you're a scumbag piece of trash. Let's see what you commented next. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. I gave you your chance. But you blew it. You blew it. You know, it's so funny. Like, I love when people double down. He literally went on to call me a jagoff. Isn't that funny? The funny thing is that none of you would know that. Okay? None of you would know that unless I said it. I just find it hilarious. You know what the problem is, though, is that you will go on in life and everyone around you will know that you are a scumbag. People will just love me. Okay, but they know, and you know what the funny part is? I always tell everybody, like, I don't understand the internet. Like, you can come to the internet, even if you were not you're on your path in real life and you're not exactly where you want to be. You can be anything you want to be on the internet because it's anonymous, pretty much. And I find it funny with people like that. They choose to be the same scumbag on the internet that they are in their own real life. It's a real shame. I feel bad for people. I really feel bad for you. I'm really sorry for you, okay? I'm sorry for the people around you. I'm sorry, God forbid, if you have children. You probably don't. You're probably still in your mom's basement. But I feel bad for your mom. I feel bad for your dad. They're probably ashamed of you, okay? But here's the thing. You're choosing to be this. Like, it's a shame. It's terrible. I feel bad. I don't feel bad enough to leave you here on my channel. You know, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. But, you know, it is what it is. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Todd S. We appreciate it. Always the best deals with VCG. Thank you. Digital Ninja says, I knew I liked you. I know I like you too, my friend. All right. Here's the deal. I said a minute ago, if we can get to a specific number of likes, I would share a piece of info. Oh, we're at 90 likes. Come on, guys. We got 10 likes. I was going to share a specific piece of info that was shared with me on pricing and what would be happening in the near future. We just need like 10 more likes. I would love to if we could get it to 100 likes, you know what I mean? 10 of you haven't hit the like button yet. I would love to share it. Maybe you're not interested in it. Maybe you're not. You know what I mean? But I would like to share it. If not, I'll just save it for a video. We'll make a video instead of sharing it on live stream. And we'll just we'll publish that. All right, let me see here. Blocky says, let me see here. Blocky says, we need to make some sex slapping. Sex slapping, again, for guys like that. Listen, here's the deal. Like, I wouldn't, I got to be honest with you. Like, I don't want to put up with that nonsense in real life. I'm not going to put up with it here. I mean, I'm being transparent as possible. You know, I said, I think that for $8, you know, you would, if you were going to buy the blade anyway, for $8 you buy it, not $25. I didn't say it was a great blade. I didn't say it was the best blade in the universe. I didn't say any of that. I said, especially don't pay full price for it. But you know what I mean? Like, you have people like that. They have to be like derogatory, or their comprehension skills, like they're just not good. Like they're so conditioned to watch 8 seconds of video nowadays, they can't compute all the information. Like, long form just ain't for them, I suppose. I literally going over this. I went over it in today's stream. Like, but they only want to hear what they want to get triggered. It's like, whatever, dude. Yes, same sex slapping. Wow, not what's it called? You know what I mean? I don't want to slap anybody. You know what I mean? I just don't. You know, I'm over that point of my life. It's over 100 now. All right, let's get to it. Here's the deal. I was told. And I appreciate each and every one of you that took the time to hit the like button. Here is the deal. I was made aware earlier today that you are going to see, and I'm letting everybody know this. Everybody inevitably does the same thing. Everybody goes, Vince is just fear-mongering. They say that from now until when it happens. Vince is just not everybody. Some people say, Vince is just fear-mongering. It's not going to happen. And then they come back, Vince, when are the prices going to come down? You were right. Here's the deal. If you're planning to make any purchases, I'm just going to say this. You should probably make them now, because in addition to batteries going up, because Milwaukee batteries especially have gone up, you're going to see another price increase for Milwaukee Tool. That price increase will happen August, not the 1st of August. It's going to happen the first Monday of August. So it will be happening. Let me look at my calendar. Monday, August 4th, you will see a significant price increase, especially on Milwaukee Tool. Mark it down. Vince told you. I'm just letting you know. I know it's not the best information, but I think a lot of you would rather be equipped with the information. Benito and me talked about it earlier. The truth is the truth. Even though sometimes it might hurt in the long run, it's going to hurt you a lot less than a lie. Hashtag just saying. Train! What's up, Train? Says, thanks for the info on the Milwaukee snowblower. I've been working over 80 hours a week, so I haven't been on. Cuz I hope you're making every dollar you can. Get it in now, Cuzbo. I'm glad you're busy. I'd rather be looking at it than looking for it. If you didn't know that Milwaukee announced a snowblower, and why would you? Because it's the middle of July. You could go to this video here if you wanted to check it out. I want to say a special thank you to each and every one of you that have monetarily contributed to the stream, because, like Chaka Gillis and all the channel members, because they help to pay for the bandwidth. They help to buy cameras, lights, computers, so that we can get the message out on the interwebs. Thank you very much. Listen, here's the deal. If you wanted the benefits of becoming a channel member, there are polls that we do for channel members. There is a merch discount. You would consider helping out the channel, becoming a channel member. Check out the homepage, the VCG Construction homepage. It will tell you how to become a channel member. It's never required, but it's very appreciated. I want to say another thank you to the moderators for being here, helping to keep the chat G rated, because everybody knows the best way to get from A to Z is to keep it VCG rated. Let me see here. Josh from Texas. He's formerly the Batman. I got to read this just because his name. He says, I don't buy Milwaukee anymore. I got all the M12 I need. Don't like M18. I prefer Flex. He says that's what's next. Let me see here. Chanel. So the price increase will be across all retailers for existing products. Was eyeing an impact, but didn't want to pull the trigger yet. I was told. This is what I could do, Chanel. If you guys, when I said that I will be going over tools this weekend and answering as many questions as possible, because that's what Chanel asked for. Me again, Dave. Have a great day, buddy. I will confirm the information. I know that prices will be increasing for Milwaukee Tool August 4th. I will confirm price increase for the rest of the brands as well. I believe it's going to be what happens is that even if it's not an industry-wide thing, when the leader increases prices and people see it, a lot of times they follow the leader. Just is what it is. So I will let you know. Tommy. It's Tony. Tony, we love you too. Everyday Dad. Everyday Jay. Sad to hear about the upcoming price hike, but no surprise. That failed buy more, save more glitch last week was a sign. They pulled it after a few days because it had pre-tariff prices. Oh, they yanked it? Is that right? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my gourd. All right, everybody. I got to get back to it. Listen, leave it down in the chat in the comment section. What deals do you want to see next on what brands? And you're watching this post, all the deals are over. Don't get angry. Don't get pissed. get subscribed, enable all notifications, because when we find a deal, you'll find a deal. Okay? I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. I appreciate you all being here, except for that one guy that I had to block because he was not nice. He was a scumbag. Okay? And here's more advice. If you have scumbags around you in your life, okay, cut them out. You want to know why? Because you deserve to be happy. All of you. You know what will make everybody happy right now? Watching this next video. You're going to love it.